It's certainly not uncommon for two-wheelers and the occasional three-wheelers to do charitable things. That's people on motorcycles and indeed on scooters. And that's why we're here, because this is a scooter gathering. In fact, it is a Easter egg run. It's organised by a guy called Ginge, and if you met him, you'd understand why it's called Ginge. Smashing fella, him and his missus have organised this splendid occasion. Now, they do this every year, and they reckon they're going to do it for many years in the future, and we hope they do. The idea is very simple. You bring an Easter egg, you come on your scooter, and you take a little ride through a few towns, end up at the hospital, drop the Easter eggs off, and they're distributed round the kiddies in the hospital, and we wish them all well and hope they get well soon. And that's simply that. And in a minute, that's what they're going to do. They're going to gather together hundreds and thousands of the flaming things. In fact, some have come so far, they stopped overnight in tents and caravans because they've come such a long way. And I hope they have a nice and safe journey home as well. Now, Ginge, you're a sort of, and Caroline, you're the organising members of this setup, and you've done a great job in everything. And we know that you've been eating some pies, Ginge. We can tell by your overall structure. You do everything big. The size of this flipping Easter.
Yep, everything's big.
Is this one of your donations or not?
No, it's from Transco.
And they've come along with that. They must have had this specially made.
They've had it specially made, yeah. I think the
Let me just have a strike a light. Hey, that'll keep me busy for an hour.
The Waterfields made it, didn't they?
Yeah, that's excellent. That's really good. How many people do you reckon we've got here then this weekend?
I think we're going to have over 1,000 this weekend.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. That's brilliant.
Non-stop phone calls for about 4 weeks now.
Really? Yeah.
Every time you get home, the phone doesn't stop ringing. Every time you get home from work, there's about 25 messages on the answer phone. And oh, God.
So it's been an organising nightmare. But do you think when you get here on the day now, do you think it's worth it?
He doesn't till 10 o'clock at night.
Is that right?
When the event's been a complete success, he calms down and relaxes.
That right?
The whole day and like the whole week beforehand, he's like.
Well, the pressure's on you for the moment, isn't it? But I mean, even if everything went completely wrong, I don't think anybody's going to call you for the efforts that you put into it. When you get to the hospital there and you plough them all over the eggs and everything like that, I mean, there must be 3 or 4 times more than they need.
Oh, yeah.
You take them over and eat them.
I used to do, but I'm on a diet now. I'm trying to lose a bit of weight.
Oh, yeah. You've obviously only just started.
No, they give them out to all the children's wards in Manchester and that.
Oh, do they? To other hospitals? But you bet you go to Pendlebury Children's Hospital to drop them off, and then they're spread elsewhere.
The only year we've not done Pendlebury, they actually put a request out over the radio for people to bring Easter eggs in for kids.
Yeah.
And we decided from then onwards that we just do it there all the time.
Yeah.
And it's a good ride out. The Lead Police are brilliant, because they're the ones who do the ride out for us.
Yeah, there's a lot of organising involved there, isn't there, with traffic and everything else. But there is still more organising to be done, and we've got a little while before it gets going, so we'll leave you to it, and we'll have a chat with some of the other folk that have arrived. But thanks very much, and the best of luck with it all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you again.
Thank you. I'll tell you what I have noticed, the variation in two-wheel forms here. I can tell you we've got the modern day scooter in original trim and the souped-up versions. We've got the old scooters, 20, 30 years old, in standard trim, souped-up versions, customised with long forks, mirrors and dials and buttons everywhere, and even three-wheelers like this one, which I must admit is rather comfortable. Nice. Now check this out, a Scottish flag. These folk obviously haven't come from round the corner, have you?
No.
No, you have come from Scotland. That's a good job at all. Kilmarnock. Flipping it, now that's not just up the road then, that is a few hundred miles away.
5 hours drive.
5 hours. You set off yesterday afternoon then?
No, left last night about 12 o'clock.
Decided on
12 o'clock last night?
Yeah, we were at our golden wedding anniversary. And
So hang on a minute here now, you were partying last night?
Yeah.
right,
I hope you didn't have anything to drink?
a few beers, but we stopped
Right.
when we made the decision to come.
And what time did you set off this morning then?
Quarter to
half
6.
5,
There's
quarter
something
to
wrong with
6.
you, so you weren't dressed like this obviously, you must have had a whole load of
No,
gear
I
on,
was like
I
the
bet it was a bit chilly, was it?
The Michelin man.
Like the Michelin man with all your kit on. So it was a golden wedding anniversary, and you decided there and then, last night, you were going to come down to this Easter egg run. I think that's
Right.
splendid. Have you been here before then?
No, this is the first time
Is
Ginger's
it?
Easter run.
But you've heard about Ginger's
Oh, yeah.
Easter egg run? Yeah.
That's why we wanted to come.
Yeah, excellent. And it is quite a splendid gathering, isn't it? It's certainly a lot.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Recommend it to anybody.
Now, you've
Brilliant.
done a daft thing in my eyes, coming on the last minute decision, such a long journey on a little scoot, which I know, obviously, you must have been fairly comfortable on the back here, yeah?
Yeah, very.
Excellent. But I mean, when you're going back, like,
Tomorrow sometime.
oh yeah, you're off work tomorrow, and you're going back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we wish you a safe journey then, and well done. Thanks very much for coming.
No problem.
Gentlemen, start your engines, please!
Right, listen, you two. I believe you've been pretty good, you two, because at the disco last night, you didn't drink, did you? You didn't have too much beer, no, because you were doing a bit of dancing and you were collecting some money. Is that right?
No, I didn't do the dance.
You didn't do the dancing.
No,
Why
someone
not?
else did the dance.
All right then. Somebody else did the dancing, but what did you do? You went round with the bucket and collected some money.
Charity.
That right, for charity. Very good. What did you do with the money? Stick it in your pocket?
No.
No. What did you do with it then?
What's Easter eggs?
You bought Easter eggs, but did you buy the Easter eggs for yourself or for somebody else?
Somebody else.
Who have you bought them for?
Hospital.
Have you now? And you brought them here to give to the kids, haven't you?
Yes. Yep.
A very decent thing to do, I think that is, and I think you get a round of applause. In fact, if it was me, I reckon you should keep an Easter egg apiece. Do you eat chocolate?
Sometimes.
I bet you do, but we'll give them the kids that are not so clever, eh? Stick them in this basket behind us here. And well done, kids. Nice one. You did a grand job. Nice one.